So as you guys just saw with the new trailer, more Pokemon X and Y news has been revealed. Some new Pokemon, town names, characters and stuff, and that's pretty sweet. So this was actually revealed on Wednesday. I was just sort of banking on the English translations to come out during the week because I know I would totally butcher saying everything in Japanese, so I thought it was better for me to wait a little bit, see if the English translations would come out, and they have. So it was a bit of a gamble, but it appears that gamble is paid off. So yeah, let's just get started on the new news. The town you start off in is called Vaniville Town, which is a pretty nice name. I see no problem with that. Nice use of V's there, Pokemon. But yeah, you start off in Vaniville Town, and you actually have 4 friends, which is pretty cool. Usually we've seen like rivals and stuff, but friends are cool too. And these 4 friends are Shauna, Tierno, Trevor, and if you start off as the boy in the game, you have Serena, which is actually the female counterpart. And if you start off as a female, you have Callum, who is your friend as well, and they live next door to you. So basically, kind of like May and stuff, and their neighbors and whatever. But that's pretty cool. So let's go over these new people. We have Shauna, who is the girl with brown hair with pigtails. I believe she appeared in the trailer, the first trailer, going through a forest. She's an incredibly energetic girl who is coming along on the journey to find a dream of her own. She's friendly and outgoing and seems to truly enjoy all curiosities you'll come across on your journey. That's pretty cool. Now, the way it's phrased is that it's coming along on the journey. So, are you going to be with your group of friends the whole time? That'd be pretty cool, just traveling with a whole group of friends. I would get a little bit weird, I guess, at the Pokemon League in the Elite Four, but yeah, that'd be pretty sweet, even though it looks like, for most part, you're going to be by yourself. But it's cool. If you meet up at certain points and probably battle and stuff, that's really awesome, in my opinion. So, yeah, I'm pretty excited for that. Next up, we have Trevor. He's the guy with the orange hair who I thought was a girl at first, but he's actually a boy. Got a nice little coconut head or something. And he bursts with curiosity about the world around him. He's an excellent student and very competitive, wanting to be the first of the group to complete his Pokedex. So, looks like all your friends are going to be getting Pokemon, which is pretty cool. It doesn't really add up, though, if you have 4 characters or 5 characters going for 3 starters. So, is there going to be more starters in the game, or that's just a little bit of speculation? That's just my own speculation, but yeah, unless, it's not unknown that there's more than 3 starters, so maybe the professor had some more starters, but we'll see. So, next up we have Tierno, and he's the sort of chubbier of the group, wearing some nice 3/4 length orange pants, and he's the dancer of the group, and wants more than anything to create a dance team with his Pokemon. Strong, kind, and light in his feet, Tierno gets easily distracted by watching Pokemon during battles because he's too busy trying to incorporate Pokemon moves into his dances. That would be pretty cool if they brought in something. I know they had the Pokemon musical, but if they brought in like a Pokemon sort of dance thing similar to the contest, that would be pretty fun, I think. But we'll have to see. I don't know if they'll do that. Well, they could, but I'm not really sure if they will. So next up we have Serena or Callum, which is the player character, and they live next door to you in Vaniville Town. The character has a passion to become a powerful Pokemon trainer and sets out on the journey to accomplish that dream. So basically the same as you, in a sense, because on your journey you're going out to be the most powerful Pokemon trainer, as well as having a nice little journey by yourself. So yeah, that's pretty cool. They could be your main rival. I'm really hoping that the rival, or one of your rivals, is the champion, because it's been a while since that happened. I would like that to happen, because it would be pretty cool. Instead of just battling, you have potentially 5 or 4 rivals here. So hopefully one will become the champion of the region or something, or at least maybe a surprise member of the Elite Four. I don't know. That'd be pretty sweet to me, because it'd give you more fuel to try and beat them. Anyway, next up, we're gonna meet the gym leader of the Santa Lune City. And that is Viola, or Voila. I don't know how you're meant to pronounce it. I'm pretty sure it's Viola, but Voila is another way to pronounce that too, I think. And this is the first gym leader players will encounter on their adventure, and she's the gym leader of the Santa Lune City, a pleasant city that is known for its large fountain and park benches. So yeah, benches, big thing. Where I live has a lot of benches. I guess it should be known for its benches as well, but anyway. Players will learn about Voila, or Viola, by meeting her older sister Alexa, who's a journalist working for a publishing house in Lumio City. Alexa insists that her sister will be happy to meet players visiting Santa Lune City. A professional photographer who specializes in Pokemon photography, Viola proceeds over the Santa Lune City gym, whose interior is constructed from threads like spider webs strung together tightly above the darkness. Players will need to find a safe path through these threads and receive useful advice from Viola when they battle her. So yeah, that's pretty cool, I guess. Got a bug type gym confirmed. It's actually the first gym, so get your fire type and your other types ready. We'll have a bug type gym to deal with at the start, it looks like. That's pretty sweet. And some new Pokemon have been revealed. Again, these guys were all revealed during the week. I just wanted to wait to make sure I had the English translations and stuff, and the English names, not the Japanese names, because as I said, I would butcher them. So, first off, we have ourselves this little lion cub. This is Litleo. It's a young, hot-blooded Pokemon that's always ready for battle. In the wild, Litleo will venture out of its own to make its way into the world. It's a fire and normal type, which is a unique combination, I think. Litleo's red mane blazes with heat in battle, which burns hotter when it battles very strong opponents. Litleo knows a normal type move in Pokemon X and Y known as Noble Roar. It's useful against strong opponents. Noble Roar intimidates targets and lowers their attack stat. I believe it's not just like Growl, I actually believe it lowers special attack and physical attack. So it's kind of like Memento, but not as powerful, I guess. So, debuting as a fairy type, along with Sylveon, is Flabebe, or Flabebe. I'm pretty sure it's Flabebe, though, because it has the little sort of lines above it, like in French, and considering this game is like linked with France, sort of, I assume it's meant to be Flabebe. So it lives atop a flower that it chooses as soon as it's born, that will take care of it for its entire life. Players may see different Flabebes holding flowers of different colors when encountering them in the wild. It's kind of like Spinda, I guess. Flabebe is able to draw forth hidden powers that lie within its flower and use those powers while moving. Use these powers as moves in battle. Flabebe knows Fairy Wind, a fairy-type move debuting in Pokemon X and Y that summons a wind that blasts an opponent in attacks. Like fairy-type moves, it's super effective against Dragon Pokemon. Now, someone brought this up in the comments, which actually could make sense. Fairy Wind could be like Ominous Wind or Silver Wind, in which it has low PP, but it could, increase stats every turn, or when it's used sometimes. That's actually pretty cool, if that is the case. And finally, we have ourselves a new bug-type trio, or bug evolution stage. First off, we have ourselves Scatterbug, and that is this little black thingy, little sort of caterpillar sort of thingy looking, I don't know what it is, but it knows the move String Shot that can lower speed, which we already know. This bug type uses the fur around its neck to control its body temperature. Scatterbug evolves into Spupa, another new bug-type Pokemon that can withstand half-hearted attacks due to its stiff, fur-coated body. Use the normal move Protect at the beginning of a turn to protect Spupa from moves used against it on that turn. The final evolution form of Scatterbug, which was revealed early this week, is a new bug and flying type Pokemon, Pavilion. It's said that there's a secret behind the colorful, decorative pattern on Pavilion's wings, which it uses to scatter its scales to create a strong wind attack. Pavilion can learn Struggle Bug, a bug-type move that lowers special attack of any Pokemon it hits, so the move not only causes damage, but reduces the damage inflicted to Pavilion from certain moves during battle. That's pretty much it. There's your new Pokemon. So we got the whole Pavilion evolution line. We got ourselves a nice little new lion cub and a little flower guy, and fairy-type Pokemon too, which is that little flower guy, and a lot of info, really. So that is pretty much going to do it for me. I like all this new stuff. I really like the Litleo. That thing looks really cool. I'm not really fond of Spupa and its evolution form, or Scatterbug and its evolutions, even though Spupa is one of them. But yeah, that's pretty much going to do it for me. So I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Hopefully this news update has been helpful to you, or you've enjoyed it or whatever. And I will see you guys for more shortly enough, so catch you then.